What is up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the All In Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Greenie, coming to you from the Southern Code Studios that is in Florida. As you can see, it's just going to be me and Kid. Oh, Jesus. As you can see, it's going to be just me and Dapper, or Kid right now. Dapper's off. He's going to do his own little video on the Facebook page later on. It's his old lady's birthday, so he had to take her out. You know, can't blame him there. Gotta get some
birthday.
Yeah, definitely happy birthday. Gotta get some brownie points. How you been, Kid? How was your weekend?
I'm good. My weekend was awesome. Wrestlemania, loved it. As much as I always bitch about WWE all year long, I live for Wrestlemania weekend. I love everything about it.
Yeah, I definitely am a big fan. I had to work Sunday, so I missed WrestleMania, but I went back and watched the replay. It's been a long weekend of wrestling, and it started like Friday night with Takeover. Like, Takeover was
kind of started Thursday night, if we're being honest, with the Impact thing, but Dapper will talk about that stuff, I guess. But yeah, the wrestling weekend, I don't know, kind of to me started Thursday night though, but Friday with the NXT Takeover for sure.
Yeah, like Thursday it started it off, like you said. Dapper will talk about the Impact, but like, I watched WrestleMania from start to finish except for the pre-show because I had to work.
I watched the pre-show
and
I watched it all.
Tell me your thoughts. I read what happened on the pre-show. Tell me your thoughts.
It was like any other pre-show, just this time it was double the length. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, we all knew who was going to win that already. So that was like a no-brainer. It literally played out exactly how we all knew it was going to be. The two dudes, Colin Jost and can't think of the other guy's name.
Oh, the Saturday Night guys.
Yeah, they were the last two, and they were with Braun, and Braun threw him out and won. The women's one I was kind of surprised about, to be honest with you, because my son was even busting my balls a little bit, because I'm a big fan of the Riot Squad, and they were doing good in the beginning of their match, the women's battle royal, but then Ruby Riott got thrown out, and then Mandy Rose got thrown out. Or no, not Mandy Rose. Liv Tyler got thrown out.
Yeah.
And it was just Sarah Logan left in there, so I was a little bit worried. And then Sarah Logan was beasting, and she won. And we were all like, yeah. And then Carmella came up from out under the ring, and everybody forgot about her and threw Sarah Logan out. So that was kind of cool, because I legit forgot about it, so there was that surprise factor.
Yeah, Carmella hugged somebody at the end of that match, from what I read, and it was her dad, and he used to be a WWE enhancement talent.
Nice.
We want to stray away from the word jobber.
Yeah. They also had the cruiserweight match, and that was a pretty good match. Tony Nese won. As I'm sure we'll get into later on, I feel like the whole weekend they finally gave the fans what the fans wanted.
as in WWE, or yeah, it felt like that from
Friday night, Saturday night with the Hall of Fame, and then ending WrestleMania. I'm 35 years old, 36. I'm going to be 36. So I've watched quite a few WrestleManias in my time as you know, and I feel like this was definitely up there with WrestleManias. It's probably in my top 5 WrestleManias.
Yeah, I have to say, from top to, I knew it was going to be heavy Triple H booking, like all the way from his match to the Hall of Fame and everything like that, because DX was going over. But they did it like DX, yeah, they did it tastefully, kind of, but they also paid actual real tribute to China, which was
nice. That's what was nice. Legit brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Speaking of, I ordered my gold and green Degeneration X Hall of Fame shirt today.
Oh, you did finally find one.
Yep. Well, I was pissed because they were on the website last night, and then I messaged you guys and was like, motherfucker, they took them off, blah, 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 blah. checked it again today, and they were back on there, so I ordered them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got the Beast Slayer too, so those will both be coming in.
Nice, nice. Yeah, man, that was a big surprise to me too with the opening of WrestleMania was the fact that they put Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins at the very first match, and I'm just like, okay, this is gonna get interesting.
Well, like Bully Ray, he tweeted right at the very beginning of that too, and he said, I retweeted it. I always forget to tag the page in it on Twitter. I'm not good with Twitter yet. Um, I retweet a lot of stuff if anybody goes and follows me on Twitter, me personally, but I always forget to tag people in it. But Bully Ray tweeted at the beginning of WrestleMania and said, if you're not going to finish it, you better start it. And I feel like that was a good start.
Yeah, I do too, man. I really do. I think it was a really excellent start to the night of surprises, of everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
I did skim. I'll admit, I skimmed through WrestleMania because I had to watch the playback, but
Mm-hmm.
it was
It was good. I watched every second of it from
Yeah.
5 p.m. my time. I started the kickoff show. My girl, I give her props, man. She put up with it 7.5 hours.
that's.
Every second of it.
Do you think they're gonna tone it down?
I mean, I feel like they definitely need to. It was definitely long and drawn out. By the end of it, I was kind of like, man, all right, like,
Dude, I'm nearly 40 years old and I
I'm
work.
tired now.
Yeah, I work till midnight and I come home. Excuse me, and I want to watch it, and like I'm starting to watch it, and it's like in 6 parts, and I'm like, what the fuck is
It was
this?
just ending when you got home.
Yeah, and it just ended. Yeah, and well, we're an hour behind, so when it
Oh yeah, it ended like 12:30, 12:35 ish my time.
Yeah, so that was 11:30 for me.
Yeah.
And so I didn't look at my phone. I looked at my phone at work, but I didn't get on Facebook. I didn't get on no social media. And the other kid I work with is a wrestling fan. And he was like, hey, man, he's like, do you know anything? Do you know what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I ain't looking at nothing, man. I'm not looking at nothing. And then,
Nice.
And then finally my manager walked by and he's like, I just heard something about John Cena. And I'm like, don't say nothing. I don't want to hear it. I guess somebody called him and told him, and he's like, I might start watching again. I'm like, we don't know if Cena's back full time. And if he is, and if they do this Dr. Thugonomics heel run, I love it.
I do too. That's what I said. He said he's going heel. That's what he said in his rap last night. Before we get too carried away, I think we should back up and start with NXT though, because still, in my opinion, WrestleMania was awesome last night. But we had talked a little bit Friday night, and then we talked Saturday, obviously. The opening match of NXT was match of the weekend, in my opinion, still.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Like, NXT,
that was my favorite, yeah.
NXT opened with War Machine versus Ricochet and Aleister Black, and, dude, from top to finish, that match was beast. From the entrances to the end of the match, that was beast.
Yep. And then the nice little send-off.
Yeah.
I loved it when they did the Moment of Zen together.
Yep.
Ricochet just genuinely looked so happy. Like, I don't know. I'm so happy for Ricochet because I followed him for a long time. Back when he started as Ricochet and then was Prince Puma and Lucha and then King Ricochet for a while.
Well, that's when he knew that when he left Lucha, when he went back to Ricochet, he knew he was going to WWE.
Yep. But even that whole card, though, I feel like that card was good. The Matt Riddle match, Velveteen Dream, that was a terrific match. Excellent. Those two are those are stars right there.
Workhorses right there. Those two. I don't like. I know a lot of people don't like Velveteen Dream's gimmick, but they like the person himself. But that gimmick is so Macho Man Randy Savage, early '90s.
Really? You feel that way? I feel like it's a little bit of Rick Rude mixed with Jesse the Body. I see Macho Man, but I feel like it's mostly Jesse the Body, and it has some Rick Rude sprinkled in there.
Yeah, I do see that too. I can see that too. But it just reminds me of who did I say it was?
Macho.
Yeah, it reminds me of Macho because of the swagger. It just doesn't have that. It would be a calmer Macho Man.
Mm-hmm.
Way calmer, or you know what I mean. Except for the whole flamboyant side, that's not Macho
Yeah.
Man for sure. But yeah, that kid has it. That kid has what it takes. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be odd to see what they do with him if they move him to the main roster because
I think keep him the way he is, and he'll be a good champ.
yeah,
I'd like
uh,
to see him and Seth Rollins fight. That would be a good fight.
another good match for I gotta turn my phone down. Another good match that of the night was the what the heck match was that? Oh,
NXT UK.
NXT UK.
Yeah.
Dude, Walter and Pete Dunne. That's English. If you guys don't know about English wrestling, you need to go check out some British strong style wrestling because
Yeah.
that
Go
was.
check out Walter.
Go check out Walter. Go check out Pete Dunne. Go check out all those guys on the indie scene over there. That's legit British strong style.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the NXT UK.
Yeah, if they're gonna
I
keep, if
like
they're
them.
gonna do that in NXT UK, okay, I'm down with that. Like, leave that style over there and bring it over
Mm-hmm.
here now and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the way I feel too. Keep it the way it is right now. Yeah. Just sprinkle it in a little bit here and there, here and there. Don't bring it over. I feel like Pete Dunne's about to be on the main roster though.
He's already been on the main roster.
Yeah, but I mean like permanently, which kind of sucks. Is where are they going to put him?
Don't put him in.
But what is he going
Don't
to
put him in
do?
205 Live. That's for sure.
No, don't do that. I I feel like he can't stay in NXT UK though because he was a champ for 2 years. What else is there to do? You know. But I just don't want him to get lost in translation, as they would say. I guess you know what I mean.
Do we need to see the European belt back?
Yeah, that would be nice.
There's an
And
idea right there. Boom.
yeah,
Vince, if you're Vince, come on, Vince, listen. The European belt would suit you guys. You have so many European stars over in NXT and all over right now. You could have that Aleister Black. You could have all them guys.
Nikki Cross, let her
Yes.
compete for it. Fuck it.
Yes. Make
The
her,
Iconics.
Yes. What'd you think of the women's match for the NXT? I wasn't too sold. I knew Shayna Baszler was gonna win.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know how to say. Is it Bianca?
Yeah, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair. I think she has it too, like Velveteen Dream. But I feel like she's super young still, and she's just very cocky, and so that like interferes with her. I can see like
She tries to
not Rousey, but she almost talks too fast.
Yes.
And it kind of annoys me.
She does the ghetto talk.
Yeah, and then even when she's moving too, like she has it. You can tell definitely she's athletic as hell. Like she has an 8-pack. Obviously, you can see it. But
what if we see Kira Sane and the other chick? What if we see them on the main roster?
I wouldn't mind that. I like those two as well. I like all these little old Chinese chicks. They fly around. That one Kira Singh or whatever, she does a crazy diving elbow
Dude, her
drop.
elbow is like spectacular.
Yeah.
It like it's Macho Man's Bailey's on crack.
For sure.
That's a question I have too. Is for Raw tonight on after Mania. We're gonna hear the chants. We're gonna hear all that, of course. If we see these debuts, are we gonna really see the change that they've been talking about? Is this the change that they're talking about with putting the strap on Kofi, with giving Finn Balor his belt, with Roman going over, with Cena coming back like he did, with the Usos dominating tag team, with Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder winning the tag team belts,
I think they're about to lose theirs tonight, though. I think Aleister Black and Ricochet are going to win those.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
That's my surprise of the night that we'll get to later.
So Mania. Let's talk a little bit about Mania. We talked about Brock Lesnar and the the fact that he lost in a quick manner. But it was
He
done.
got dominated too.
But it was done good. He basically said he had to have approved that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He had to have approved all of that. So for him to be like, all right, it's my turn to take the fucking, you know what I mean? Do the job. It's my turn to do the job. So, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? So he must be on that mindset. Is like, okay, it's time to let's go do UFC for a little bit and come back.
Sorry. The whole day I kept saying Cormier was going to show up. I kept telling everybody, man. I was so mad. I was like, I finally convinced myself, because that's what you guys kept telling me, is they're not going to let Seth get it. They're not going to let Seth get it. And I was like, man, he's probably not going to get it. Cormier's going to show up. It's going to be stupid. Be a dumb WrestleMania. Like, the whole day I was pouting like that. My girl was like, come on, just shut up and get over it already. And then when they opened with that, my jaw hit the floor. When they opened with it, I knew there was absolutely no Cormier whatsoever. They're not going to have a star like that to open the show.
No, not
but
at all.
I also called it too, because I hate it when they have the champs come out first. And I always feel like when the champ comes out first, that they're losing. So as soon as I seen Heyman come out, instantly I screamed. And I was like, Rollins is winning. I didn't even know it was going to be the match yet, but I just already was screaming, Rollins is winning.
Yeah, I knew as soon as Heyman came out real quick. I was like, all right, this is going to be over quick.
Yep.
And then what match went after that? That was...
there was so many matches I don't even remember, dude.
Okay, so for me, I skipped a few to watch the women's tag belts. I was surprised when they gave the Iconics that.
I was, but I wasn't, because they've really been giving the Iconics a push.
Yeah, they have.
So I wasn't surprised, but I was surprised because Beth Phoenix coming out of retirement. You know what I mean? Why do that to not give her the belt? Why'd she come out of retirement then?
Is she out of retirement so that they can have a feud with the Iconics?
That, or I was thinking maybe her and Natalya are gonna have a feud.
And have
give Natty a push or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be nice to see. Natty having a final push.
Yeah.
Natty's
give
gonna,
her like a
Natty's
super
gonna,
nice.
Right, Natty's gonna end up working backstage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's gonna either be in NXT in Florida, or she's gonna end up in there, and she's either gonna end up in there or she's gonna end up backstage as a producer, as the first female producer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what you get when you get a 7-year-old. Yeah.
That's why I go outside every once in a while.
Yeah, I can't do it. Can't go outside on that. But
yeah, too much equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Too much everything. I'm gonna pause this 1 second. Yeah, I feel like the Iconics are gonna get a push. I feel like Natty's gonna get a push. I feel like they're going to be pushing a lot of new people, and a lot of new NXT stars are going to come up. And I think what's going to happen, this is seriously what I think is happening, is this is a transition where Triple H has been moving his pieces in, where like he moved Jeremy Borash in, he brought in Spike, or whatever his name is, Drake Maverick now. I called him Spike. Oh, man.
Spud.
Yeah, Spud. Rockstar Spud. Yeah. This is where he's going to be bringing his people in, and it's going to finally be, you know what I mean? Like, boom. There you go. It's my time. Vince is going to move out to the XFL now that he's sold so much stock, and that's where this is the time where they're going to start, because they're supposed to start up this year, right?
The XFL, I think it's next year, 2020. Like right after the football season ends next year. Like, the Alliance and them should start at the same time.
Okay. No, the Alliance is done. They folded.
They just had their championship.
Yeah, they're folding, man. There's been an announcement of it. They're done.
Damn. That didn't last long.
No, it didn't last long. Johnny Manziel was just on Dan Patrick this morning talking about it. He's like, I was getting ready to sign, and they're all done. He's like, so I have the XFL to wait or the NFL to wait. So, with these changes coming that Triple H has been doing, do you think tonight implements a lot of that with Vince trying to step back and do the XFL thing? And
I think so.
Do you think the booking with WrestleMania, the way they booked it, is more a Triple H style than a Vince style? Because if you notice, like, if Vince truly booked this, none of this would have happened. Kofi wouldn't have got the belt. Becky Lynch wouldn't have got the belt.
Last night was straight Attitude Era.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Without being Attitude Era, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's the way I felt about it.
It was straight up.
It was definitely
That's what it felt like.
Triple H booked last night 100%. Maybe not 100%, but 97% was booked by Triple H last night.
I agree. I guarantee.
It just had that feel.
I guarantee.
The whole weekend did. Everything.
Yep. It felt like Triple H is finally coming in. And
even the Hall of Fame, they changed how all that looked. They made it a ring instead of a stage, and they had entrances and stuff when they came out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Let's talk about the Hall of Fame. Let's talk about the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame was.
It was a good night.
It was a good night
all the way up until the induction of the Hart Foundation, and some random asshole jumps security, sprints to the ring and tackles fucking Bret Hart and Natty. And all hell broke loose for about 45 minutes. About 45 seconds to like a minute.
Yeah. It was about a 5-minute period.
Yeah, about 5 minutes. You had Ronda Rousey. They cut the feed when the dude hit Bret Hart. And they cut the feed and then they brought it back and there was just commotion. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then, so the first people to hit the ring were Travis Brown, which is Ronda Rousey's husband, and who else was it? It was him and
Shane McMahon. And New
Day. And then you had
then Davey Boy Smith hit the ring fast as hell too.
Yep, Davey Boy and
Davey Boy and Travis Brown were pounding on him in the ring hard as fuck. And then Big Show came over from the side and like pulled him out of the ring to try to save his life. Probably, honestly, that's what Big Show did, was save his life, because Travis Brown and Davey Boy Smith Jr. were pounding the lights out of him. But then Dash Wilder came over after Big Show pulled him out and gave him that hard right, and that knocked him out cold. He fell to the floor.
Yeah.
And then the police came in right after that.
Yeah. And you had so many different angles just pop up on Twitter as soon as it happened, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, all right, I definitely want to watch this. Yeah, like, why the fuck would you pay so much money for tickets and do some dumb shit like that?
I went and looked on his Twitter because they still have it up and everything. You can still go look at it. He's out there. He was like tweeting at Triple H all week long and stuff, and like trying to call Triple H out on different things and different wrestlers and stuff. And
yeah, I saw his Twitter. I went and looked at his Twitter, and yeah, I was like, what is this dude doing?
When DX came out at the end of the night, I don't know if you saw that or not.
Road Dogg,
yeah. As soon as he hit the ring, he took the mic and he said, "I like one of you son of the bitches to come up here and try to take us."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That would have been bad news. Yeah, the Honky Tonk Man looked uncomfortable as hell and didn't know what to do.
Yeah, he did.
That had to have been awkward for him with all of his shoot interviews.
Yeah. He gave such praise to WWE too, which was kind of weird. Like, I bet you they paid him a pretty penny.
Oh, I'm sure. Plus, he probably signed a Legends deal.
Yeah. So we might start seeing him more often now.
Yep.
I was kind of a little bit disappointed with Brutus. I mean, I know that he had let himself go over the years, but man, he
Yeah,
really let
dude,
himself go.
he does not look. He looks like Virgil.
I mean, I guess it really isn't his fault per se because he had that bad accident, that parasailing accident.
Yeah, but that was in like WrestleMania in Vegas when they had to wait.
Yeah,
When they wore the
but
face masks and shit. That's what that was for because he wrecked fucking into the back of Hogan's boat.
yeah.
Dumbasses. That's why kids you don't drink alcohol and boat.
You don't drink alcohol and do very much of anything.
Exactly.
Um,
Harlem Heat
I was
was
happy
good.
that Bret Hart finally got inducted though, and
Yeah.
he handled all that like a champ. When it all ended, he stood right up, brushed it off like it was nothing, didn't even acknowledge it, and went right on like nothing even happened. It pisses me off mostly that finally, after all this time, Bret finally got acknowledged and somebody did some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what really pisses me off.
I think it hurts too. It hurts fans too because now WWE is going to look at this and be like, okay, maybe we should scale it back some because wrestlers, like you said, were already, um, they were already.
It's all good.
Yeah, sorry guys, it is what it is right now. It's family time, so
Yeah, it's mid afternoon on a Monday.
yeah, yeah. Um, Yeah, it was definitely the Honky Tonk Man was weird. So wasn't Brutus. Harlem Heat was really good.
Oh yeah,
The
Stevie Ray was. You could tell Stevie Ray was so happy finally after all that time too, because all the history with him and Booker T,
Yep.
how they had their falling out and whatnot, and yeah, I feel like I like how Booker let him just take control of it too, and he pretty much gave the speech and stuff too, so that was a nice one. I did like that one a lot.
And then you had DX and their over the top DX stuff.
Taking
But
shots at AEW.
yeah, calling it a pissant company.
And then Shawn Michaels said, "Aren't you all in with that company over there?"
Yeah, yeah, they definitely made they were definitely making fun of AEW last night at the Hall of Fame, and but everybody's like, "Ooh, shots taken." It's like, no, these guys are joking with each other because
Yeah.
they do it all the time. I mean, I'm sure Triple H laughed when they did the whole being the elite, and Triple H would come in and they'd have who was it? It was, I think it was Frankie. I think it was Frankie Kazarian. No, it wasn't Frankie. It was Christopher Daniels that played Triple H. That's who it was in Being the Elite. I guarantee it was. It had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it looked good. I think it presented well. They had a lot of good jokes. They really paid a tribute to China, which was good.
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to see for sure. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I was happy about that.
yeah, that was definitely something that like needed to be done. So the closure's there, so they can finally induct her as. I think they needed to induct her as a individual.
Yeah, they do. For sure. Maybe next year we'll see that.
No, I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. So then we have another good WrestleMania match. Well, not a really good WrestleMania match. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Corbin got over as a shitty heel now, which is what they wanted. And Kurt Angle must have been cool with it. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, it was that one was just it didn't make sense to me.
It's,
I thought
it's
Cena
like
was
it's
going
like
to come
Kurt,
out.
yeah, I did too. And it's like Kurt Angle owed Vince McMahon a favor or something, and Vince was like, "Hey, pal, how about that favor?"
Yeah. Like, you're done now, so you got to give that to me real quick.
Yeah, I would have been better with Cena, but we saw Cena come back with the Doctor of Thugonomics when Elias was doing his thing. Word life. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of Cena, but I'm definitely a big fan of Dr. Thugonomics. And if he's coming back as heel, then I'm all cool with that because it's about time that he turned heel.
Yes, sir. I like it.
It's like they're trying to revert to the ruthless aggression era.
Yeah, I'll go with that too. One thing I've been meaning to talk about, and I haven't because it just has been hush hush and no one said anything about it all weekend long. We haven't seen this individual all weekend long. What's up with Dean Ambrose? What's
Well,
up with John Moxley?
we did see Dean Ambrose, actually. He was scouting with William Regal at indie events all weekend.
What?
At indie events. They were out in full force. WWE was out in full force all weekend long throughout every individual. Dude, there was like 50. I don't know how many indie events were going on this weekend, but
Oh yeah,
like,
all over New York City,
all over the place, to the point where like they sent talent scouts out, and Dean Ambrose was out with William Regal.
So you think Ambrose is staying with WWE? That was just a work?
Nope. I think he's done. He's definitely done. I think they threw him out there for his insight. I think Vince knows what he's losing and respects the fact that he wants to do something else. And I think we'll see him back in WWE someday. But I think right now, I think Vince understands that you can't. If somebody needs to go, they need to go. He's not trying to hold anybody there anymore. I mean, they are with their contracts and stuff, but other than that, no.
So is he AEW bound?
AEW, CCW, ROH, New Japan, maybe done with wrestling.
ROH had those big signings over the weekend.
God, man, dude. Tommy Tonga said it best, dude. Ring of Honor's, if that's the way they wanted to bring these guys in, and the Briscoes only gave half so they could save their energy for the ending, and that's bullshit. And for Ring of Honor to do that and dishonor New Japan by you know what I mean? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
For those of you that do not know, Cass and Enzo jumped the barrier at Supercard and basically got into a brawl with the Briscoes and Bully Ray, to the where they were throwing real fucking punches, like straight to the face, like beating the shit out of each other. But apparently they signed to Ring of Honor.
It's weird. I like to see how it's all going to play out.
Yeah, because from what I gather, they didn't even show it on camera, and they basically kept the live feed going on Tommy Tonga and his brother as they walked out.
Below.
Yeah, Tonga Loa with the IWPG belts and the Ring of Honor tag belts. So I mean, what's this mean for the ROH belts? What's going to happen there?
Enzo and Kaz are about to get them. What are their names going to be?
I don't know, because they can't use Kaz and they can't use Enzo. And Enzo's been using EZO or whatever he's using.
Enzo.
Yeah, NZO.
He's also, like, on social media, he changed his name to Real One. REAL, and then the number 1. So I don't know, maybe he's going to call himself that, too. That's like his rap name.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it.
I think he's good on the mic, so we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, so I gave my debuts that I think we're going to see on Twitter of Kairi Sane, and I can't remember the male I picked. But who do you think is going to debut tonight?
I could see Kairi Sane coming. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it. I think we're gonna see. I don't think it's gonna be somebody getting called up. I think we're gonna see somebody coming back. I just don't know who.
Luke Harper, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, maybe, because Luke Harper was in the. Luke Harper did come back last night. I forgot to say that he was in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Oh, nice.
So maybe Bray Wyatt will be back tonight. But yeah, I think somebody's gonna be back. I just don't know who. I don't know who's really out right now. Kevin Owens wasn't on Mania last night either. So what's up with that?
What's up with Sami Zayn?
Yeah, Sami Zayn. I don't know. I'm excited for tonight. I'm still a little bit speechless from the weekend. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, and it was good.
It was phenomenal.
Kofi Mania. Oh,
Kofi
man.
Mania, man. Seriously, Kofi Mania.
Finally.
And there's a lot of people that are like, well, wait a second. Farouk had a world championship. Farouk and Ron. Yeah. The Rock and everybody else.
Booker T,
the first black champion. Yes, they were champions, but they were not the WWE champion.
Yep. This is the first African American champion, I think they said, in 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, people are trying to mark out for it, and all I gotta say is, who gives a fuck? Kofi's a good worker. They put they put the belt on somebody good. I think Daniel Bryan's gonna step back a little bit. This is what's in his contract, is that he's gonna step back.
I feel like he needs to, because we were all talking about last night at my house. Not all of us. I had a couple people over though. We just all watched WrestleMania, and he kind of looked sick last night. Like, he looked really pale. His skin kind of looked wrinkly a little bit. Like, I don't know. He didn't look like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, maybe it's WrestleMania week is like the stressful week for them because they're all doing press and everything. So
yeah, for sure.
Maybe he caught something. Who knows? That New York air. And then we have, of course, behind me you see the man Becky Lynch with both belts. I hope they debut a new belt, so she doesn't have to carry on both belts.
Hold on, real quick, while we're talking about belts, let's back up for a minute because you were working and I didn't get to talk to you about this. As soon as the Kofi match started, Twitter blew up and somebody shared a picture of the Kofi holding the belt shirt that they came out with. And they were like, Kofi's winning tonight. Look at this shirt that's leaked already. And then that got me thinking, and I was looking. They also showed the belt sitting over on the table a couple times during the match. Like, the camera guys fucked up. They had it covered up, but everybody knew what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So somebody is going to get in trouble for that, too. I just wanted to put that out there because I forgot about that. But, yeah, like right at the beginning of the match, that shit leaked on Twitter, that T-shirt. So we all knew Kofi was going to win that. Well, we didn't know, but he ended up winning. And then New Day pulled the shirt out of the box at the end. Did you watch that match?
Yeah, that I saw that. But
at the end, they gave him the present, and when he opened the present, it was that T-shirt.
Yep. Yeah, because that went on sale right as that match started, and they weren't supposed to put it on until after.
Yeah. Yep.
So somebody probably got shit canned today for that.
Oh yeah. All right, back to the man.
The man. So this match played out all right. The ending was kind of weird.
I liked it. I totally liked it.
I've read that it was a botched ending. I read it wasn't a botched ending. I
did too, but did you watch it?
Yeah, it looked. Her shoulder was up.
Her shoulder was up, but I feel like that was a clean reversal by Becky Lynch. I don't feel like it was botched whatsoever. Like, Ronda's shoulder might have been up, yeah, but I feel like that was a clean reversal, and that's the way it was supposed to end. And Rousey's just being a little baby.
Well, she did break her hand, so she'll be out a whole year. Get out!
But even though she broke her hand, I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole or nothing, or feel like or seem like I don't feel sympathetic for her or something, but there's been guys and girls out there wrestling that have broke and hurt themselves a lot worse than your hand and went on and finished their matches. I mean, hell, Steve Austin broke his neck.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar broke his neck.
Yep.
They went on and finished their matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So,
All right, so do you have any surprises tonight that you think are going to happen before we end?
like I said, I don't know. I've kind of been trying to think about it. I don't know. I feel like there is going to be a surprise. We're going to see somebody come back, or we're going to see somebody signing, somebody new. It's going to be something more than just a call up.
Yeah,
I
think so too. I really believe that's what's going to happen.
I just don't know who. And definitely ain't going to be nobody from no piss ant company.
Yeah, I hope they're all in.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Dapper's going to be up with his video on our Facebook page, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and check out the links for all that in the description of this video. All right, guys, peace.
Happy WrestleMania.